What is up, brothers, and welcome to another edition of the 99-cent challenge, where we go down the list of cheap games on the Nintendo Switch online store and play them to completion. No skips, no cheats, no outside assistance, and no moving on until the game is done. Let's get it. Ooh. Today we are playing Valentina, a 2D side-scrolling adventure game where the goal is to help your character, Valentina, battle her way through the world of Herborus and complete her quest, which we will detail later. Valentina herself is an excellent archer, and she uses her bow to defeat her enemies. The number of arrows that we have remaining is shown in the top left, as well as our health bar and the amount of health potions that we currently have. The top right displays our coins, whose only purpose is to give us more health potions. Every 100 coins, we automatically receive 5 health potions. That's literally all the coins do. There are a plethora of enemies that we encounter through this game, but they all do basically the same thing. Every enemy deals 1 bar of damage to our health if they connect with an attack, and they all attack at roughly the same speed. The only difference comes in their appearance and their amount of health. Most enemies can be felled by 2 arrow shots, but this varies occasionally because the damage of Valentina's bow is not consistent. It has a range of potential damage values that it can produce, and is completely random as to how much damage is done. We can increase our potential damage by finding new elemental arrows throughout the game. We find our first ones about 12 minutes in. Hey. Wait, I just got... What is this, fire arrows? Damage 6 to 12, velocity 13. Cool. We can now cycle between regular arrows and fire arrows. We get to understand the significance of this a few minutes later in a conversation with someone named Artemis, who gives us the details of Valentina's quest. Now, be forewarned, this is a game that was designed by Brazilian developers, and English was clearly not their first language. Let's see what Artemis has to say. Ooh. What is this? Hello. Hello, little Princess Valentina. I was waiting your arrive. I see the spirit of fire choose you. I'm foreseen the Empire of Darkness rebuild and came after revenge. Yes, today the 4 kingdoms live in a great peace, but in the past was nothing like this. 1,000 years ago, the great continent Herborus, catching a large and bloody war between the 4 kingdoms, thousands innocents' lives were lost. Disease, drought, and plague spread throughout the continent. That was a good sentence. Was dark times, all that war who benefit only the Empire of Darkness, who feed from all pain and sorrow. Someday, among the 4 kingdoms, rise one young man, who have skills with a bow. His name was Davy. Every night, Davy prayed to the goddess Irene, asking for the end of this war. Irene listened to his praise and forged from her heart a powerful bow of light and sent a messenger delivery to Davy. Then Davy took his bow of light and transformed in 4 spirits, the spirit of fire, spirit of water, spirit of thunder, and spirit of nature. Then Davy put one spirit in one kingdom and make a prediction that someday the Empire of Darkness rise and bring their revenge. But one little girl born and bring all the 4 kingdoms together forestop the Empire of Darkness. And that little girl, it's you, Valentina. Ooh, ba. So we must unite the 4 spirit worlds against the Empire of Darkness. So that's our quest. We have to find all 4 of the elemental arrows and defeat the spirit of each of these elements, sometimes called the General. This will allow us to unite the elements and defeat the Empire of Darkness. Oh, and it was also mentioned at the beginning that we're trying to rescue our parents at the same time? Not really sure, the story is a little confusing. As I continued to battle my way across the land, I soon discovered that enemies weren't our biggest threat. It was our environment. No! While enemies only did 1 bar of health damage, falling into water or lava, or whatever the case may be, killed you instantly. And the worst part, this game had 0 checkpoints. and the levels were long. Dying usually lost us about 3 or 4 minutes per death, and sometimes this was completely unavoidable. This game had a terrible habit of not letting you see where the next platform was. You simply had to make a leap of faith and pray that there was something there to catch you. See, how do I know if I'm supposed to wait for a platform or if there's just something below me? Jeez. Eventually, it got to the point where I was ignoring the enemies completely and solely focusing on the platforming. Platforming was the only thing that mattered. That is, until we got to our first boss battle. Whoa! This is gonna be something. This might be a boss fight. Whoa! This is the Spirit of Fire, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, I really had to use all my skill to sweat this one out. He's almost dead. Got him. 44 arrows later, we defeated the Spirit of Fire and moved on to the next area. Here we attempt to traverse the desert in search of our next elemental arrow and subsequent spirit. Unfortunately, the desert presents lots of spikes and sand that isn't really sand. Whoa! Are you serious? The floor just fell out? Oh! That's just evil. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Jeez. No! We're still in the freaking desert. Come on. Let me out. Oh. Whoa! That's a weird platform. I want to get out of the desert. I do not like it here. I want to get out of the desert. I do not want to be here. I don't know where to go. The desert was not fun, but eventually we made it to an oasis that held our next arrows and led to the next general. We found an oasis, maybe? Hey, we got blue arrows! Let's go! What do those do? They do less damage? Higher velocity. Okay. Alright, let's get it. Where's he at? Whoa, hello. Another extreme battle of skill ensued. Well, this is tough. The only challenge we faced was not running out of arrows. Between our red and blue, we went through a total of 67 arrows before we prevailed. We got him. We soon had another interesting conversation when we entered the Kingdom of Frozen. Hi, Valentina. That good that you woke up. I did not know that you have a cousin. It is a long story. My father is the twin brother of the mother of my cousin Sarah. What? After that amount of clarity, I don't see how we could have a bad time in the snow and ice, but we definitely found a way. Oh, those are spikes. Okay. No. No. What a juke. Are you serious? It still doesn't show me where to go. I even tried pause strats to help try to remedy the problem of not being able to see the next platform. Oh! What? That is such garbage. I think I hate the ice more than any of the other ones. Even though the ice terrain sucked, we eventually came across the ice arrows. We did it! We got those, yeah. Do even less damage, but okay. We got the ice arrows, so maybe we're at the end of the ice? Nope, we're just getting started. The worst was still ahead. This next part made me feel like a disciplinary parent. I wasn't angry, I was just disappointed. Okay. What are we supposed to go? Is this really Picador? Are you serious? Wow. 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 Are you serious? Alright, I was willing to give this game the benefit of the doubt. I was like, it's not the greatest whatsoever, but, you know, at least they tried. You know, they made a cute little game, they tried. But to stoop to that level, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's just awful. That is just awful. No redeeming qualities whatsoever. I am prepared to slander this game as much as I possibly can now, if it stoops to that level. And I chose to do this through a musical number. I really hate this game. I really hate this game. Hate this game. Hate this game. Oh, it's so true. I really hate this game. I really hate this game. I really hate this game. Hate this game. Hate this game. Finally, at almost the 2-hour mark, we made it to the next general. Okay, here we go. Boss fight. Boss fight. Where's he at? Whoa, hello. Jeez, he has so much health. This one took all 24 of our fire arrows, all 72 of our storm arrows, and 43 of our ice arrows, along with the majority of our sanity. I took solace in the fact that only one more general remained, along with the Emperor of Darkness, and that we would be leaving the ice forever. We did it. But these moving platforms in the water drove me almost as crazy as the ice. Almost. No! Oh no! Oh! You're joking! No! 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 Oh. Come on, surely we can't have too much more before the boss fight. I soon noticed that this game didn't want to register my jump input sometimes, and that did drive me crazier than the ice. Just making sure my jump button worked. I jumped early that time, just to make sure, and it just didn't register it. I can't. Oh. I don't know if you could hear me tapping on the controller, but to maximize my chances of it registering my jump button when I pushed it, I tapped it. I went. I like spammed it, like. and it didn't register any of them. I don't know what to do. Finally, we made it to the fourth and final general. We're on to the boss. Finally. Come on, hello. If you thought this one would be any different, then you've sorely overestimated this game. This general took a total of 214 arrows across 3 straight minutes of shooting to defeat. Afterward, we had some more interesting conversations. Alright, where are we at now? Oh, hello! Sarah, Valentina, you managed to win the last general. Now we will find peace? Doesn't see. When we arrived here was only the great sage of the kingdom of the forest. What? Where are the kings? Damn it! Will it be that we have failed our mission? Will they were dead? Valentina, I'm sorry. Your parents aren't here. No, don't say that. None of this was in vain. We will find your parents. Oh, I gotta keep going. Hey, little princess, I am seeing that you got the 4 great spirits. Calm, little one, if the spirits chosen you, they have great reason for it. Your parents are alive, but don't know for how long. Pois, they are prisoners of Emperor of Evil in self. You need to follow your journey to the Empire of Darkness. However, the Emperor's power of evil is beyond the powers of the generals. Only the 4 major spirits are not sufficient to overcome them. You need to join to get the great Arc of Light. To be continued? To be continued? Yes! Oh, we did it! Yes! Timer! Oh, just over 3 hours. Whoa, yes! Yes! Oh! And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Almost had to play more of this stupid game, but thankfully the devs got lazy and didn't want to finish it. Final time was 3 hours and 13 seconds. To rank this among the other games in the challenge, it is undoubtedly last place, below both Henry the Hamster Handler and Mr. Trials. All in all, the game was complete trash, but it was only 99 cents. Can't complain about that. Join me next week for the next challenge, Nicky the Home Alone Golf Ball. Have a swell Diggins week, and remember to stay cheap.